Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome back to the Caribbean Adventures. Got some big waves today. We've got 12 to 16 footers, and sometimes they get bigger. This is a rocky area here. The water's real high, so I'm not going to go down on the beach, but I will go down here shortly. A couple blocks down, I'll walk down and we'll go down onto the beach, because there's no beach here. So, how's everybody doing? It's another beautiful day in paradise. Jimmy's Beach is actually pretty much underwater right now. The ocean's pretty high. Waves will be high till Friday, so about 2 days of high tide, high waves and rip tides. It's not stopping the surfers. Plenty of surfers out. We'll see that here in a minute when I get down there. But yeah, the waves are incredible out there. It's not a storm. It's 86 degrees currently. It was 91 earlier. Just going on a little walk through the neighborhood. Sometimes I walk this strip to get out. A lot of these nice homes here have been rebuilt after the hurricane. As you can see, it's extremely dangerous and destroyed from earthquakes, hurricanes, and all the other bullshit things that the mainstream media will tell you. Nice homes right along the beach here. A lot of gringos and Europeans and Asians are starting to buy stuff up out here, so if you're thinking about coming out here, I wouldn't wait too much longer. Come out and enjoy the sunshine in paradise. Let's see here, we got some surfers out here. I'm gonna keep walking so I can get down here on the beach with you guys, so you get a little better perspective of how big the waves actually are, because it's kind of hard to tell right now the way I'm doing this, but you'll see. In fact, here's maybe a good shot of some bigger waves before I get onto the beach. Let's see if we get some action. I'm not going to spend too much time on the surfers, but I am going to keep walking. But you never know, they might catch one here while I'm watching. Here we go. Speak of the devil, we got one up. Here we go. See how far he rides it in. Pretty good waves today, I'm telling you. They're the best waves I've seen out here, really. Ever since I've been out here. If you can catch one of those babies all the way in, man, those are the big ones that are over 15 feet high. We'll try to get down here a little bit more, do some more walking. It's a neighborhood, as you can see, people are fixing things up, making Isla del Encanto bonita again, muy hermosa. And here, excuse me, I'm gonna walk around some people. Lots of palm branches all broken off from the wind. They pile them up. There's a rundown building for sale, I'm sure, right on the beach. Come scoop it up. Surfer coming out. Oh, let's see here. This might be a good area to try to catch him again before I get down to my sand in the sand there. Pretty big waves. I know it's not the North Shore of Hawaii, but you know, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to be in Hawaii. You know, Hawaii it's nice and all, but it's so remote. I mean, it's the second most remote place in the world after Easter Island. I mean, there's nothing around you for over 3,000 miles. If anything happens on that island, you are screwed. You're more than 3,000 miles away from any landmass. So I definitely would not want to be in Hawaii. And I've been there before anyway, when I was in the Navy. So, I mean, I've been there. It's, you know, it's okay, but it definitely doesn't have as nice beaches as the Caribbean. That's for darn sure. And all the different islands you can go island hopping on. Dozens and dozens of islands. So now I'm going to get down in the sand here, get my feet wet. And oh, here's a flag with some, these flags represent where sea turtles lay their eggs and nests. So let's see, now that we're down on the beach, if you guys can get a better perspective of how big these waves are. Looks like they're, let's see here. I mean, they're definitely taller than me. I'd say they're about 8 foot right there. Let's go down a little bit more here. We'll go down the beach and we will get more. Go down the playa. Oh, love the water here. Incredible. So, hope you guys are all enjoying your fall chilly weather wherever you are, unless you're in a southern state where it's still warm. There's some pretty good waves there. Of course, I didn't catch them close up. That was a pretty big one. That's a huge one out there. That's at least 15 feet out there, but that's way out there. I noticed today when I went to my balcony this morning, it almost looked like waves out in the deep ocean. Ripples. It almost looked like ripples from like an earthquake or a tsunami or something. There's nothing like that going on. It's just high tide and really high waves and rip currents till Friday is what the forecast says. Here's a big wave and a bigger one even behind it. Wow. You know, the camera really doesn't do these things justice. You know, if you were standing here, I'm telling you, it's pretty impressive. The power of the sea. You know, if you've ever sailed long distances, or you've been on a ship or worked on a ship or been a maritime marine somewhere, when you travel the ocean and you're out there thousands of miles away from anything and it's dark, you know, you get a whole new reality on just how small and puny we are on this earth. Here goes some kids boogie boarding. Some I'd say they're, oh, probably about 12 years old, maybe 13, be my guess. Maybe a little older, I don't know. But they're headed out. Big water. Let's watch them head out there and see how they navigate the big waves to get out to the area where you can actually catch them. And now they're swimming, they're going back out. They were swimming parallel to the beach there for a minute. They're going out, you just work your way out. Wave by wave. I've got a surfer riding. There you go. Now we got 3 bobbing in the water there. I mean, that gives you, this is actually a good close-up. When you see the people next to the wave swimming into the wave, you can see how big the wave actually is. Yeah, some boogie boarding. That is so fun. I am excited to get a boogie board. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I haven't bought one yet. Little water activity in the Caribbean. 86-degree air temperature. Water cooled off a little bit. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, so it did cool off since today. The sun is not out. It's not in the 90s, which is nice. We've got all kinds of them bobbing out there now. Let's see what they do. And if any of this stuff bores you, just fast forward and skip it and go on to the next thing when I'm further down the beach. Let's see if we can get a perspective shot on the wave. See these waves coming in. You see how big they are over them? I mean, they make you look like just a minnow out there. Usually the waves are